Welcome to another episode of Heart and Diving. And we're still in Chapter 1, Part 3, and now we're going to be looking at understanding the concept of aerobic exercise capacity. Keep watching. Your capacity for sustained physical activity depends on the amount of energy your body can produce in a process of using oxygen called aerobic capacity. Your individual aerobic capacity depends on how well your cardiovascular system, that is, your heart and blood vessel, works. It's the system that moves your blood through the lungs, where it is loaded with oxygen and then distributes it to every part of your body, where the oxygen sustains life, nourishes your muscles, and supports the ability to exercise. The motor of the circulatory system is the heart. The heart is a pump made of living tissue, muscle, supportive tissue, and a conductive system which produces electrical signals that stimulate the heart's pumping action. An empty heart weighs an average of a little over 250 to 300 grams in females and between 300 and 350 grams in males. It has 4 chambers, the right atrium and ventricle, and the left atrium and ventricle. The atria receive blood at low pressure. The right atrium receives venous blood returning to the heart after it's been all over the body and been partially depleted of oxygen. The left atrium, on the other hand, receives blood returning from the lungs to the heart after being enriched with oxygen. The ventricles, the lower chambers of the heart, if you like, do the pumping work. The right pumps it through to the lungs, whereas the left maintains the circulation throughout the body, organs, and tissues. Blood also flows through the heart itself, through the coronary arteries, because remember, the heart also needs oxygen. And coronary artery disease is actually lack of blood supply to the heart muscle. Now, as far as the pumping action of the heart is concerned, it is designed to pump in one direction due to a series of valves that open and close at just the right time. How hard your heart has to work varies depending on a various number of factors, including your activity level. On average, the human heart pumps about 70 milliliters of blood with each heartbeat. That is called stroke volume. A heart of an individual at rest beats on average about 72 times, and that is known as your heart rate. This results in a cardiac output which translates to about 5 liters of blood every minute, or 7,200 liters per day, or 2.6 million liters per year, or 184 million liters over the average of a 70-year lifespan. That output is just to meet the body's basic metabolic needs. At rest, about 3.5 milliliters of oxygen per kilogram is extracted from the blood to maintain oxygenation to the body's tissues. And this is the resting metabolic rate, designated as 1 metabolic equivalent, and as previously explained, we refer to this as 1 metabolic equivalent. When you exercise, your body's muscles require more oxygen, so the blood flow increases to meet that need. Your heart rate may increase threefold, and your stroke volume may double. This increases cardiac output of the average person from their resting 5 liters per minute to 15 and even 20 liters per minute. And in a top athlete, it may go as high as 40 liters per minute. Not only does blood flow increase, but the amount of oxygen that is extracted from each unit of blood as it passes through the organs of the body may also increase. As a result of these changes, the metabolic level of a person of average fitness exercising at peak capacity to about 12 METs and a top athlete running a 4-minute 17-second mile, or if you like 22.5 kilometers per hour pace, may increase to 23 METs. Now when we go to the next section, we'll be looking at how we actually measure this directly and indirectly. In the meantime, please remember to subscribe to this channel, support us. We also enjoy the encouragement. You can communicate with us by posting your comments, joining us on Twitter and Facebook, and of course, joining Dan, making these recordings possible.